Lorette is in court to claim £4,204.36 for vet bills and various other costs after she claims her horse was fatally injured due to her friend's neglect. Defendant Rosanna denies being responsible for the horse's injuries. She is counterclaiming £1,000 for harassment.
Lorette, Rosanna. Now, Lorette, the two of you share a love of horses, correct?
Yes.
You had a field, and at some point you bought a lovely new horse. And you didn't just buy this horse anywhere. You went to Ireland to get him,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
What was the name of the horse, please?
Storm.
Now, let's fast forward. Rosanna, very near to where Storm was in Lorette's field, you had a business, correct?
Yes.
What was your business?
So I taught people to ride horses.
You had a riding school?
Yeah.
Now, just so we know, start from the beginning, you can't just open a riding school tomorrow. You have to have a licence,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
In the early stages, I presume, madam, that you applied for a licence.
Yes.
Did you obtain that licence?
Yes.
And as part of that requirement, you'll be aware that the law insists that you have what's called your own insurance, but also public liability insurance,
Yes.
in the event that a horse, sometimes they have minds of their own, does some damage to other property, correct?
Yes.
Now, let's fast forward. You go on a hack. Who's on it?
So I was riding a pony and Mandy was on another pony.
Now, you said that you had Mandy there. Who was Mandy?
So Mandy was somebody that I used to take out hacking from time to time.
Now, let's get to the incident. You go out for a hack with your client. Now, this is important. At some point, Lorette, you end up joining with Storm. What were the circumstances that led you to being on their hack?
Rosanna texted me and invited me to go with her and Mandy.
Just to be clear, you weren't paying for the benefit of the hack?
No.
Well, I have to ask you that. This wasn't part of the business relationship, in other words.
No.
Now, at some point, horses being horses, an incident took place. Now, I'm going to ask you, Lorette, to describe what you saw.
Right, well, I was at the front and my horse, for whatever reason, he spooked and he sort of spooked sideways, and Mandy was on rear and rear swung and then just kicked out.
Now, this is your client. Client's on a horse owned by you and is clearly responding to a horse being spooked. It happens.
Yeah.
Your horse freaked, I think the word is, the other horse out, and as a result, your client's horse kicked hers. In fact, I have a very helpful statement from Mandy. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but it says, in January 2016, I came for a hack, and unusually, both Lorette and Rosanna decided to accompany me. I was on a smaller horse. Around 10 to 15 minutes into the ride, Lorette's horse Storm suddenly spooked at something. It jumped, jolted, and changed direction quickly.
Yeah.
Have no idea what for. That's just what horses do sometimes. It could have been anything, a leaf, a shadow, etc. Rear the horse I was riding got upset, spun around quickly and kicked out at Storm. It all happened very quickly. It was obvious straight away that Storm was injured. He was holding one of his back legs up off the ground. Lorette jumped off the horse immediately and after quick inspection decided to walk the horse back home. Now, you then take the horse back.
Yes.
Was he walking with a limp at the time?
A severe limp. Yes.
You put him in his box, I presume overnight. Tell me what happened the next day, please, madam.
Well, the next day, there wasn't a lot of swelling there, and there wasn't an incredible amount of heat in the leg, because it was at the top of the leg. So my thoughts were that he's bruised the bone on the elbow, or, you know, it's very painful. So I got my mum up. She came up with some, you know, Bute painkillers, anti-inflammatories, and we said, right, we'll leave him in the box rest him, don't move him, keep him in there, deep litter him, and don't let him move around too much.
In that wait and see period, and there's a dispute about how long that was.
Yeah.
How many times did Rosanna get in touch with you to express concern about Storm?
She didn't.
Rosanna, why not?
So I did ask if he was okay, because I was at the yard frequently for that period of time anyway. So every time I did ask if it was okay.
The only time that, you know, because I actually said to her, oh, come round and have a look at the horse. I mean, she showed no sort of worry about it. I felt like she was showing no concern. I mean, I would have been like, I'm so sorry, I'm really sorry, you know, this has happened, how's the horse? I'd have been fretting.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.